Hey guys, welcome to the Daily Dose for Monday, July 20th, 2026. Yesterday was my birthday, another trip around the sun. Age is just a number. It's not how you act, it's how you feel. And listen, we all have to get old somehow. Biology just takes over, but we don't have to act old, we don't have to grow old, we don't have to get old. We just have to be the best we can be at every age. That's what I try to do. Yesterday was also the final of the World Cup. I want to talk about that now. I don't know if anyone had the great expectations that it would do what it has done. Just obviously the ratings, I'll talk about in a minute. The feel good stories were the best. Feel good about teams, feel good about the tournament. And then the feel good stories of the Australians talking about Texas Roadhouse or talking about Buc-ee's, or the Scots taking over Boston and drinking them out of beer, Algeria being adopted by Lawrence, Kansas, Spain being adopted by Chattanooga, Tennessee. Just these great stories throughout the World Cup. On the field, you had the messy moments. You had the Cape Verde. What a Cinderella. What a story. Tied Spain. How about that? And almost beat Argentina. You had the magic of France. You had the U.S. team, which, again, round of 16, about what you'd expect. And the interest lingered in the World Cup, from at least from my point of view, from everyone I met after the U.S. was eliminated. So just a feel-good story all around. And I've heard people actually say, "What am I going to watch now? There's no World Cup." It had that moment. On the TV side, I was amazed to see the number that Fox paid for this World Cup, 485 million. Sounds like a lot in some circumstances. Not in this. They were delivering NFL type ratings, 20 million, 30 million, 40 million, 50 million. Imagine if America played further rounds. Just extraordinary numbers. Now, the next World Cup, 2030, is in Spain, Morocco, Portugal. And even though that time frame is going to be a little harder to adjust than being here in America, the time frame, but wow, it's going to double at least. I think the bidding starts at $1 billion just for that World Cup. And you know Fox is going to try to retain it. It's up after this year. And you know ESPN is going to be hard after it after they lost it years ago. And there's rumors Netflix going to come in and try to blow them both out of the water with a big number. And obviously the revenues that they have could do that. So I just think the story of the World Cup is all good. And yeah, maybe there's a little bit of detriment with the president intervening on behalf of Balogun, sorry, with the U.S. team. But hey, that's a blip. That's a blip on an otherwise wonderful 5 weeks where the world got together, 48 teams. People are like, yeah, 64 teams. Why not? I mean, it didn't diminish play, at least from my point of view. There weren't any of these huge lopsided games, maybe a couple, but that's to be expected even with a smaller field. So all good on the World Cup. We'll miss it. We'll have these memories, and I'll think about, again, these guys being amazed at Texas Roadhouse and Buc-ee's, and of course the Scots drinking everyone out of beer, and the rowers from Norway. Have a good day. I'll talk to you soon.